This is a 4.5-carat diamond that was found in Arkansas. And in fact, diamonds have been found in many states in the United States. Want to learn more about where you can find diamonds and where they've been found in the past? We're going to dive into that. It's a lot more states than you might think in the U.S. anyway. I've highlighted all the states which have basically verified diamond finds in them at one place or another in yellow here. And you can see it's a large percentage of the U.S. states have had significant diamond finds. And you'll note that there have been a good number in the Appalachian region, in the Western region, and in the Great Lakes region. Now, in the Western region, it's related to some deep faulting. And there's a number of places in California that we're going to talk about in just a minute. And in the central Midwest, the northern part of the Midwest, the Great Lakes region, the diamonds are associated with glacial materials that have been brought down during the ice ages from Canada. Because Canada is actually where the real source of most of the diamonds are. And you can see I've drawn on the line here, the line of how far the glaciation extended southward during the last ice age and pushed material far. And it's associated with the edges of those where there's been erosion, and basically the glacier material is very low grade, but as streams or other waterways cut through it, they concentrate the diamonds and heavy minerals. And these are actually places where you can also find gold in these states. Gold has come along down with the glaciers from Canada as well. And so searching for gold is searching for diamonds too in these states. The Appalachian regions, there's some areas that are known producers of diamonds, and a number of placer diamonds have been found over the years. We could continue to Canada, and I can show you that in the northern states and into Canada, there's just been a huge amount of diamond exploration in the last 20 or 30 years. 40 or 50 years ago, basically there were no known diamond-bearing kimberlites in Canada, and yet now there's all kinds of them that have been found, and it owes to the fact that we've gotten a lot better about exploring for diamond deposits. In addition, there's been new diamond deposits found in the northern tier of the U.S. as well. But perhaps in the U.S., the most famous location for exploring for diamonds is at Murfreesboro, Arkansas, at the Crater of Diamonds State Park, located just a little bit south of town. This is the site of an old diamond deposit, a known diamond area that has produced many thousands of diamonds. There was actually a diamond mine here for a few years, but it wasn't very profitable just because there wasn't enough diamonds to make the whole operation profitable. But there's still quite a few diamonds there, and it's a state park, and they allow you for a fee to come and search the grounds, and you can keep whatever minerals you might find, be it diamonds or anything else. But there are some nice diamonds found, and indeed this is a diamond that was found there not too long ago that's almost 9 carats. Isn't that amazing? Here's one that was found even more recently that's a little over 3 carats. You can see the triangular side faces on this piece. This is a brown diamond crystal, but still quite beautiful. Now, one of the things that's been discovered in the last, 30 years plus, has been the presence of diamonds and kimberlites in Wyoming, and then just south of the state line into Colorado. There's been a lot of exploration, and there are a number of reported diamond placers. Some of the placers where diamonds have been found, placer mining is people out looking for gold, and they pan or dredge or do whatever in their search for gold and end up finding diamonds. So there's a number of places in Wyoming that have been reported, and here's some diamonds from Wyoming. There you can see that most of them are on the brown side, but still they're very beautiful. You can see, if you look at them carefully, the triangular crystal faces. Now, the one on the upper left is a cube. That's another shape for diamonds. It's not nearly as common, but diamonds do come in cube shapes too sometimes. It's, like I say, not the most common. The most common is either the octahedron or some derivation, some modification of the octahedron. So, some diamonds from Wyoming. Here's some diamonds from just across the state line. You see the main part of diamonds in Wyoming is right down at the south part of Wyoming, almost to the Colorado state line. And of course, geology doesn't know state boundaries. It just continues across. And south of the state boundary into Colorado is a series of kimberlites that have diamonds in them as well. And in fact, in the 1990s, there was a commercial scale, full commercial operation diamond mine in Colorado that produced for several years. But again, the amount of diamonds wasn't quite enough for them to make a full profit, and eventually they went out of business. But the Kelsey Lake Diamond area is still there in Colorado, and it was the site of active mining. One of the most unusual ones that people don't think of is diamonds in California. And as I said at the beginning of this video, that a number of placer mines in California produced a surprising number of diamonds. Here's two diamonds that were found in the early days. This is very old pictures from a very old book, a book more than 100 years old. But one on the left is a diamond found at Volcano in Amador County, and the one on the right, a rough diamond found at the Spring Creek Hydraulic Mine at Cherokee in Butte County. And actually, Butte and Amador counties were the two most productive counties in the state of California, although diamonds were found scattered here and there. A number of diamonds were found not far from Placerville in Placer County. So don't forget about the California diamonds, and again, these were found as a part of processing gravels in the search for gold. Like I say, the best of California's diamonds, the most have come from Butte and Amador, with some from Plumas and some from Placer County as well. Here's a little map that shows where the Cherokee or Spring Valley mine is, located just north of Oroville in Butte County. It's a few miles north of Oroville and not far from Oroville Reservoir. A part of this map is now inundated by Oroville Reservoir, but the Cherokee mine site is not inundated. It's above the water line. Now, in the last 30 years or more, there have been a huge number of diamonds found in Canada. And Canada has gone from a place where nobody knew of any diamond deposits in place to being a major producer of diamonds. And diamonds have been found in many of the provinces of Canada. And so a little bit of research will show you that diamonds are quite prominent in Canada. Now, diamonds honestly are found worldwide, and the major diamond producing countries of the world include Botswana, Russia, South Africa, Angola, and Namibia. Those are all, other than Russia, those are African countries, and there's quite a bit of diamonds mined in Africa, but not everywhere. Also Australia, Republic of Congo, again in Africa, and then Canada. So, but there are also, in the past, the world's big producers of diamonds have included Brazil, and centuries ago, India was the biggest producer of diamonds. So diamonds have been found in many, many places, and there are a number of countries where it's mined by hand on a small scale, as I've shown you in the videos. It really is an interesting place. I've been into West Africa myself looking for gold and seen some diamonds that some of the miners there had found as a part of their search for gold. And anyway, the search for gold and diamonds are definitely related. So my book, Fistful of Gold, it's an encyclopedia of gold prospecting. It has information on metal detecting, sluicing, panning, dry washing, the whole 9 yards. It's all covered in Fistful of Gold. And it's available on Amazon and also from High Plains Prospectors. I've kind of partnered with them. They're a full line prospecting equipment dealer, and you can look up High Plains Prospectors on the internet and you can get a discount in buying my book and other stuff by using the discount code Chris Ralph, all caps and no space in between Chris and Ralph. And the book will really help you be successful with your gold prospecting.